We awoke from one nightmare into another. Not on our dying Earth. Somewhere much worse. But we awoke changed. The anomaly unleashed within us. Burning with power. Impossible power.
So much power!
As the last remnants of humanity destroy themselves.
There you go. Hey folks, I'm back.
Our salvation
Had to
is still out
eat
there.
a toast.
The signal.
Nom nom.
I'm finding that signal.
Nom nom nom. Who are you? I am Batman. Wait, no. I am
From the ruins
Mole
of the
Man.
world and into what lies beyond.
I'm lurking underground, watching you when you sleep. Wait.
Hello again.
Hi.
And this is the Outriders.
Welcome back, Lucy.
podcast, a
Is she
monthly show
quiet?
in which we
She's
unearth and
quiet.
dissect everything that Square Enix and People Can Fly's sprawling new RPG shooter has to offer. But first, a quick recap of what we've seen so far. Back
That's all I can
in
give you,
episode
chat.
1, we looked at the deep systems and quality of life design decisions that make the game built for the core. Last month, in episode 2, we looked at the world and structure of Outriders and how your journey across Enoch will
Why is it that people like companies sometimes have issues with the sound? Let me see if I can help you even more.
Their powers together to overcome the toughest threats that Enoch has to offer. In doing this, we'll be looking at the Trickster, Pyromancer, and Devastator.
How
in
about
action,
this?
Seeing how the abilities of each different class can be deployed and combined in co-op play. But that's not
Guild Wars 2 is coming to
all.
Steam.
We have
Cool.
also got another class to throw into the mix. So, we can finally reveal that the fourth and final class in the
Technomancer.
game is called the Technomancer. So, let's jump
Ta-da!
in and check out the
I'm
new
so
class
good.
in action in our brand new trailer.
I have become terror. The unseen predator.
Ooh, I could actually like this.
That obliterates without
Nope.
warning.
Not gonna lie, I like this dude.
Alone, the hordes of Enoch will fall before me.
Oh, that's a bigness.
This entire planet will fear us. The anomaly alters us, each in our own ways. Yet we are drawn down the same road, into the dark heart of creation. 'Cause I feel the way you feel. Yeah, I kill the way you kill. We will find the source. Whatever it holds, whatever it takes.
Oh, he has a rocket launcher. I like him. I like him.
Alright, let's talk Technomancer. In Outriders, the Altered are humans that have been changed by the Anomaly Storm's energy, giving them power over elemental and physical forces. It's this same energy that destroys the machines and technology that were brought to Enoch. Well, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, because when your Outrider chooses the Technomancer class, you will gain powers directly linked to technology. You'll be able to conjure up a variety of different constructs, from turrets and mines and
I like
missile
her.
launchers, all the way to rocket launchers and miniguns. Whew, that's some firepower. As a long-range
She's definitely into this,
can be a literal lifesaver for your allies in a gunfight,
which is
possessing
great.
the best healing abilities out of all 4 classes. But enough words, let's switch over to Sven, who has been field testing a new recruit with the help of Robbie and yours truly.
Co-op Carnage.
Hey, hello everyone. This is Sven.
Hi,
with a
Sven.
very special treat. It's time to feast your eyes on some brand new co-op action, where I play as Kayla to show you the final class in action. The class that you have all been waiting for, the Technomancer. An advanced, hard-hitting tactical...
I wonder how many people will play this character, because this is totally like up my alley.
We have a great fire team on the field today, with Lucy taking helm of the Devastator and Robbie is in command of a Pyromancer. So sit back and enjoy a few minutes of intense co-op gameplay. And we talk again in a bit.
Oh god, are we speaking like fake voice acting? Coming from SE? Well, after Marvel Avengers, I'm not so sure about that one. This looks so cool. I love the word design, like this mix of like Mass Effect gone wrong and basically going back to World War One.
Today, we shall see victory! A great new altered fights at our side. Together, we shall fuck them up!
Oh my. Okay, that's the Devastator. That's the new one. That's the Pyromancer. It's badly mixed, just saying. Yeah, unfortunately the gameplay is badly mixed right now. Well, the whole stream is badly mixed, which is unfortunate. Woo! Like the rocket launcher. Yeah, I love the environment of this like whole World War I feeling they have here. With all the trenches, the barbed wire. Yeah, there's also like the shooting is a bit... Yeah, the audio is weird. I think this is the first time where they had like a weird stream. Like the other streams were all top notch. Nice. Is that, by the way, a grenade rocket launcher? I'm pretty sure it did shoot like grenades. But it looked like a rocket launcher. Lasers. I like lasers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is using like a grenade rocket launcher. That's great. Oof. Get spiked.
Keep pushing! Secure that hilltop! Don't give them time to breathe!
Especially the movement and the cover looks feels so much like Gears of War. It's crazy. Also, it seems like they're using their abilities quite a bit, which I'm super happy with. Always which annoyed me a bit by, I think the Division had this, that like some of the abilities have like 2 minutes cooldown or whatnot, or 3 minutes even. Oh, somebody is dead. Wow. Nice, working together. Actually, like the Devastator also seems to be a very active character tank, and not just the usual, hey, hit me. Reminds me a bit of the Titan in Destiny. So brutal.
Boom! And there you have it. The Technomancer has arrived, and the 4th class is finally revealed. For this specific loadout, we showed you 3 of the Technomancer's powers. A sticky proximity mine / grenade hybrid, a conjured RPG, and a mighty pain launcher, which fires a widespread rocket barrage that rains death on your enemies. It should
I like
already
pain
give you a
launcher.
good idea about the versatility of this class, especially in combination with your Devastator, Pyromancer and Trickster co-op partners, allowing many new and exciting possibilities when it comes to refining how the many different...
I hope this mode they're showing here right now, like that you can stop the time, like a photo mode, I actually hope that's in the game.
In a few moments though, she will dive even more into the nitty and gritty details of the
That would be so
Devastator
cool.
in this month's Spotlight, so stay tuned. We hope you enjoyed this exciting look into Outriders' brutal and thrilling co-op possibilities. And I also hope you are all already building out your dream team in your heads. And as always, stay safe out there, people.
Yeah, that's me, me, and me.
Outriders broadcast.
That's how to do an MP. That is true. That is true.
So, as you can see across the 4 classes, upgrade paths and various gear choices, there are countless ways in combining powers to tackle the horrors of Enoch. That being said, each class is more than capable of taking on the world by themselves. It just means you might have to employ some slightly different tactics. And on that note, let's jump into another spotlight. Hot on the heels of the Trickster and the Pyromancer, today we are continuing our class series with an in-depth look at the Devastator. If armored, heavy
interesting.
playstyles are your kind of thing, you're gonna want to stick around. Take it away, me.
That's weird. Didn't we have the Devastator last month? Am I hallucinating things?
Greetings, Outriders.
I'm hallucinating things. Okay, cool. Cool.
Videos that explore specific features of the game. Today, we are delving into the 3rd class, the ground-shaking, earth-quaking Devastator.
As Devastators, we shatter the earth around us, a brute force powered by the planet itself.
Who is this class for? At first glance, you may think that Devastators are your typical run-of-the-mill tank class. But once you get to know these not-so-friendly giants, you'll soon realize that they can match the other classes regarding sheer damage and devastation.
Oh, that's cool.
An important thing to note is that the Devastator can be a real linchpin in determining the flow of battle.
Ooh.
With a number of interrupt skills, an accomplished Devastator can effectively shut bosses down. If you love slugging it out with the enemy toe-to-toe, laughing at their pitiful attempts to bring you down, well, the Devastator is your kind of class.
Looks cool.
Fundamentals. The Devastator is focused around gravitational and earth-based powers and effects, centered around 3 core tenets.
Oh god, gravity. No. No.
And seismic. Its melee type is slightly different from the other classes, as it
My
has
arch
a
nemesis.
status effect onto enemies hit by it. Bleeding deals damage over time to afflicted enemies. Healing. Devastators recover health when enemies perish around you in close range. Now, we know what you're thinking. Sounds similar to the Trickster, right?
Shotgun.
Key differences between these close quarters killing machines. At base level, the difference is that Tricksters get shields for each close range kill, and Devastators just have more HP and armor as standard. But they start to differentiate the more upgrades you get.
Oh, there's the talent tree again.
Devastators can achieve bonuses to armor and health by choosing specific class tree paths and nodes. For example, stealing enemy armor for each enemy slain in close range. An upgraded Devastator will most likely have the most armor and health buffs out of all of the classes. These mechanics mean that if you want to be an unstoppable juggernaut as a Devastator, you will need to keep chasing into the heart of combat, making sure you're always in the thick of it if you want to maintain your health.
Oh, they are pistols.
Powers. Each class has 8 powers in total. You'll start with a single power and unlock more as you level up. In this video, we're showing you 4 of the Devastator's abilities, and we'll showcase the other half in the future. Power 1.
I love that obelisk one. That already looks pretty cool.
Leap, you will jump into the air and hover there for a few seconds.
That's
Activating
cool.
the power once more whilst targeting an enemy, which will be highlighted in yellow, will cause you to slam down on them, dealing area damage to all nearby enemies.
That's superhero landing.
An excellent option for quickly launching yourself into the thick of the fight, or maybe exiting combat to isolated, far away enemies. Remember,
Oh yeah, this will be a must-have.
enemies close to them die, so this skill is key to ensuring you.
Yeah, this will be a must-have skill because it makes you invulnerable and also gives you the movability you need to get out.
Skill. That means that you can use it to
And it's an interrupt skill.
channel
Yeah,
your own
this will be a fundamental.
Just make sure that you don't have it on cooldown at those key moments. Power 2. Reflect bullets. Using reflect bullets will activate a shield directly in front of you. While the shield is up, any bullets fired at you will get caught
I
on the
wonder if
shield
this
and
works
then
for
deal
energy
damage.
weapons.
This makes it a great skill to cover your allies while they get into position, or during a team charge at the enemy.
Oh, flamethrowers.
However, it isn't just a defensive skill. When the skill duration ends, or when you activate the power again, all of the caught bullets will be sent flying back at nearby enemies. This means that you'll want to chase down the biggest outpourings of lead, catch them, and then throw them right back in the enemy.
Damn, that's a lot of damage, man.
Power 3. Impale. This is the Outriders team's personal favorite Devastator attack. Want to know why? That's why. When using Impale, you select an enemy to interrupt them. This is highly effective when dealing with bosses and their pesky skills, but is also a very...
Yeah, you seem to have like a lot of abilities to interrupt with the Devastator, which is really good.
If the damage dealt by Impale is lethal, the enemy will be speared by a stone spike. granting the squad
brutal,
bonus
man.
And health regen for 9 seconds. Impale also has 7 potential modifiers that could be applied to it through gear. For example, the mod Spike Forest, which can be found on a legendary gear set, means that Impale can strike 1 additional target.
Oh my.
Numbers? I don't think so. Power 4, Endless Mass. Endless
This
Mass
was really
is a
interesting.
spinning obelisk which sucks all nearby enemies towards its gravitational center.
Oh, it's like a black
It is
hole.
your own personal black hole.
Yeah.
Endless Mass is a
That's awesome.
hugely versatile skill and will likely form at least part of your strategy when playing with friends. The ability to draw large numbers of enemies
Yeah.
in a tightly packed clump means that most other targeted skills, from both Devastators and other classes, can be used to gargantuan effect.
I can see that.
As mentioned, these are only half of the Devastator's skills. Subscribe to keep in the loop about the other 4.
I hope that really every ability is viable and it's not like in a lot of other games where you just figure out that there are some skills which are so much better than the others.
Very quickly. Combining Endless Mass with Gravity Leap will mean that a Devastator can instantly be amongst the enemy, causing havoc, dishing out damage. Reflect bullets can then be used to minimize damage against you whilst you're the center of attention. Before you turn the tables on the enemy.
Oh, I love to be the center of attention. Love me!
Alter your Devastator. Each class has a tree of class point nodes that you can activate to alter the way your builds and skills work. Class points are acquired by leveling up. You won't be able to fill out the class tree, but you will be able to respec your nodes to switch up your gameplay as you go.
Cool.
The 3 branches for the Devastator are Vanquisher, Warden, and Seismic Shifter, with each branch providing both major and minor passives that affect your character's type of damage focus and survivability. The Vanquisher branch is all about grappling up close and personal with the enemy, and thus provides bonuses for weapons like shotguns or assault rifles.
Yeah, they have mostly showed assault rifles so far. I hope they're showing some other weapons soon.
To health, armor, and resistances. The Seismic Shifter branch is most useful at
I wonder also if pistols are viable.
on anomaly damage for
It
seismic skills such as Impale.
has infinite ammo, so...
Very well with the bleeding status effect that Devastators can inflict. Damage over time fans, you're gonna love this one. Additionally, the equipment you use may impact the way your skills work too. The equipment passives might reduce the cooldown or duration of a skill, or they might alter it on a more fundamental level. But we don't want to spoil the fun too
Oh my god,
much
this
today,
looks
so
amazing.
we'll showcase these in another video.
What?
So that's our Devastator introduced. No need to shake hands. I mean, they'd probably crush your palm into dust if you did. Keep an eye out on our YouTube channel for future gameplay videos and other spotlights coming soon. You know what to do. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow us on social media.
Oh my god.
Good stuff. We hope the Devastator
They're
class
streamers.
rocked your worlds. And we'll see you next time. Sadly, that is pretty much everything we have for you for Broadcast 3.
Nice.
Any class to whet your appetites? A look at how beautifully brutal co-op can be, and everything you need to get started as the Devastator. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, I am going to pass over to Robbie, who has been going through your questions and your comments from the last broadcast. Where you at, Robbie?
Oh yeah, I love this Q&A.
Thanks, Lucy. If you would like your question answered on the broadcast, be sure to follow us on your favorite social network and use the hashtag Outriders. Let's jump into your questions this month. What platforms and stores is Outriders coming to? We want as many players as possible to experience the journey across Enoch. So on PC, Outriders will be available on both Steam and Epic Games Store, and we will also be releasing on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. We'll also be releasing on Stadia in 2021. How does Outriders' story progress, and will I be able to play from start to finish with friends? Outriders has a drop-in, drop-out style of co-op play. Once players have finished the beginning prologue, you and your friends will be able to complete Outriders together, or tackle the game with completely different people at different sections, or you can solo the entire game by yourself. The choice is completely yours. If you jump into a lobby in which a player is further ahead than you in the story, the game will warn you before you fully join to avoid spoilers.
Oh, that's good.
Are we seeing a lower level cap where grinding for gear is essential? So players will be able to grind for gear, yes, but finding the best build is dependent on a lot more than just coming across a legendary through pure luck. How you spec your character using the skill tree and how you modify your existing gear with different gear mods you want to look over time will play a big role in your combat's effectiveness and survivability. And of course there is the question of skill, because no matter how amazing you won't survive long at the top tiers of Outriders if you don't learn how to master your equipment.
We all know my aim.
The fourth class. We're really excited to reveal in Broadcast 3 the fourth and final class, the Technomancer, a flexible class with both support and destructive potential that has a variety of amazing anomaly-powered weaponry at their disposal. The Technomancer class is also the only class that, in addition to their own sustain mechanics, can heal other players with their
Oh,
powers.
that's
Tune
interesting.
into our next broadcast for a spotlight on the Technomancer and its skills and mechanics. Thanks to everyone that sent in their questions for Broadcast 3. Next time, we will be back to answer more of your gameplay-based questions, so just keep sending them in for the chance to have them answered next time on the Outriders broadcast.
Nice.
Thank you, Robbie. As always, keep an eye on our social channels for the question call out for Broadcast 4. And you never know, your question could be answered by Robbie next month. Okay, that really is everything now. Thank you so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed it, learned something new, and most importantly, are super stoked for the Technomancer. We'll see you next time.
Cool.
Next time on the Outriders broadcast.
Oh my.
Taking a look at Endgame and what awaits you after your search for the signal comes to an end. Where do you go? What do you do? And most importantly, how do you go about perfecting your personal Outrider build?
Nice.
As well as this, we'll be checking out the Technomancer in our final class spotlights. See you then.
Awesome. This was good. Like, as I said before, like, these broadcasts are really good because they're actually showing stuff, right? And then when they have the Q&A, they actually answer questions and not just like the, okay, there was this easy answer of where's the game coming out, right? Like, there was one of those simple questions, or what is the new class you will showcase us? But there was this one question about, like, how does the gear work? How does the co-op work? Like, they actually pick some questions which are really good, and they give an in-depth answer to it. So that's what a lot of developers don't do, right? They're always like, we don't really want to talk about that because we don't know yet, or maybe you realize it's not too great, or like, you could say something wrong, and they're just like, no, we answer you the question. No problems with that. And I like that. I really, really like that. And they're quick. They show you exactly what you need to know, and then they shut up, they are done for today, they move on. It's like, okay, we see us next month. And they don't try to overdo it. So I love these Outriders like updates. I really do. But yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for watching the Outriders broadcast number 3 with us. And we will definitely back for number 4 next month.